I'm Brittany Lewis with Forbes Breaking News. Senator John Cornyn touted the passage of the CHIPS and Science Act on Wednesday. The Texas Republican claimed that, quote, "This is a bad day for President Xi and the Chinese Communist Party." The Senate approved $280 billion for research and manufacturing, and senators from both parties touted the bill at a press conference afterwards. Supporters of the legislation argue it will help increase domestic semiconductor production, as well as offset the effects of a global chip shortage that emerged during the COVID-19 pandemic. They also say it would make the U.S. more competitive against China, which is the world's leader in building new chip factories.
Senator Cornyn.
This is a bad day for President Xi and the Chinese Communist Party. The slumbering giant that is America has finally awakened to the challenge that we face from the People's Republic of China, their aggressive posture in the region, and the potential they would have of cutting off our access to advanced semiconductors. Now, a couple of years ago, I asked my staff for a manual on semiconductors. I said, do you have a semiconductors for dummies? I didn't know a lot about semiconductors, but frankly, the more I learned about semiconductors and these microprocessors, the more fearful I became about the vulnerability that this represents, not just to our economy, but for our national security. I reached out to my friend, the chairman of the Senate Intelligence Committee, Mark Warner, who, as a result of our work on the Intelligence Committee, we regularly get briefed on the national security threats to the United States. But it doesn't take a lot of imagination to think if it were another pandemic, a natural disaster, or a forceful unification of Taiwan with mainland China, what that would mean when 90% of the advanced semiconductors in the world come from Asia. 60% of them come from the island of Taiwan alone. And so I'm grateful to everybody here assembled for working with us. Mark and I filed that legislation in June of 2020 called the Chips for America Act. So nothing around here happens very quickly, but all's well that ends well. Thank you.